everybody, this is St-Pierre at Physikinaction. This will be your day one with the Swiss ball workout. This will be the lower body, so follow us, get a quick workout in. So for our first exercise, we're going to be doing a Swiss ball wall sit. Now if you've done wall sits before, the wall is pretty cool. On the ball, much better. Same principle. I did write 1 minute, however, I'll show you a variation that you'll be able to do. It's just a little bit more challenging. So here we go. How are you going to do this? You're going to put the ball right in the small of your back. You want to make sure that you're well pushed in, your feet are going to be creeped up. And what you're going to do is when you're going to test your first distance, you're going to go down and you're going to make sure that you can still see your toes. If you still see your toes, you're in a good spot. If your toes are too far back, you'll be pushing into your knees and it's going to be very uncomfortable. If you're too far forward, you're going to be slanting forward. It's kind of scary if you have feet that move underneath you. So you want to make sure that you have a nice position, squat down in it. If you can't go deep because you have knee issues, you can start a little bit upward. Okay, so we're going to go down. Try to go 90 degrees. If you're not quite sure, use your shadow on a wall or something like that. And let's start the time now. We have our 60 seconds. You can have your hands on your knees. Don't press into your legs. You can have your hands on your thighs. Have them on your waist. Make it a little bit harder right here. You can make it even harder up here. You can move around here, but as long as your position is good, you're going to be working. So we still have a few seconds to go, 20-ish. Keep holding, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 10 seconds to go. And here you have it. Now the variation on your wall sit, if you choose to do so, it's quite simple. What we're going to do is we're going to have a semi-static. So you're going to hold your time, but we're also going to go up and down 12 times. Same position, it's the exact same position that you used in the first exercise. When you go down, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up and repeat. 3, 4, 5 for 12 repetitions. How to make this even harder? You can go 10 seconds, you can go 15 seconds. So you can make this workout as hard as you want using the exact same exercise. For your next exercise, we have a wall calf raise. Now I'm using this, there's many options, but without any weights, it becomes a little too easy to do these exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an incline using the ball as support, and we're going to push onto the ball to get our support. Now when you're going to do your calf raises, there's 3 angles that you're going to be using. You're going to be using with your feet out, your feet in, and your feet regular. Finish with the regular. It doesn't really matter in or out to be the first ones, but finish with the regular at the very end because your calves will be tired and you want to be able to do the exercise. So you're going to be doing 25 open, 25 closed, and 25 straight. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to lean in and spread your legs and push up and down, up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to switch our feet, switch position, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You should be feeling a burn already. If you need to stretch, just push forward, both legs, and now we're doing it straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For this next exercise, we're going to be doing a leg extension for a whole minute on each leg. I'm going to show you a way of making it a little bit more difficult by using your stabilizers. You're going to start with the ball in the corner. This is level 1. You're going to try to do a minute. And I'm saying try because some of you might not be able to at first. Some of you are going to be strong enough that this is going to be a breeze. So let's try. First, you're sitting. The reason we have it in the corner because the ball won't move too much. It won't slip out from you, okay? What you want to try to do is you want to try to get the one foot underneath the ball so it doesn't roll forward. So now we can't really go sideways and you can't really go forward. Sit up straight, hands, they can be on the side if you like, but if you have enough balance, you can keep them in front of you. And you're going to just extend the leg completely in front of you. You're going to hold for a minute. It makes it really long. You'll see. When 30 seconds hit, you're gonna know. You're gonna feel some shake going on. Keep breathing. Past half. Make sure you have a counter or keep watching the video. And here we go. Back down, switch legs. This one goes underneath, lift the next one up. And breathe, pulling. You can do this. And to go. Are you done? Down. Now you're gonna feel this great center, okay? This is where it's working. If you're feeling it here, sit further back on the ball. Use less of your lever. This is the modified version of your leg extension. So it's the same principle. We were in the corner a second ago. Here, no corner. So you have to stabilize like this. However, you don't have a back, you won't lose your balance backwards. Same principle, stuff your foot underneath, hands on your thighs, or at the wall, and extend for your minute. If you can't tough the minute out, then just make it as long as you can and start to clock again and finish off your minute, okay? Now, if you thought that was too easy still, you can go and play mid-air, meaning you have no more support. So you're gonna be using your balance to do this exercise. What you're gonna do is you're gonna sit, Again, you can choose here, depends how good you feel confident doing this. One foot underneath, make sure that you're nicely installed, and then you can do your lift. You're gonna see it sways a little bit more in this angle. Or you can choose, put your feet apart, shift your body weight, and then hold. This is probably the hardest way you're gonna do it because not only are you doing the exercise, you're also counterbalancing your center of gravity to stay on the ball. So this is probably the hardest way you're gonna do this exercise, and hopefully you can last your minute and switch legs and you can repeat if you like. For this exercise, we're gonna be doing the butt bridge. So we're gonna be working our tush, your feet on the ball. You could do it straight on the ground, but this is a nice little variation that makes it a little bit more complicated. So I'll show you the first version. I'm gonna do 25 of these. You can do them both feet together, or you can do it one foot at a time. That makes it a lot harder, so let's try this out. First, put your feet centered. You want to make sure that your feet, your bum is close enough to your feet so that you have a little bit of angle going up. You don't want to use all hamstring because we will be working those later. So nice and tight, go wide so that your ball doesn't move around too much. Hands by your side. You'll be leaning a lot on your head on this one, so push into your shoulders and your head to be able to lift as high as you can. The higher you lift, the more you're working in your bum. And back down for 25. 2, 3, 4, 5. No need to go back down to the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now to make these a little bit harder, what you're going to do is you're going to take your feet and you're going to put them a little bit more center. The reason you're going to do this is we're going to go up on one leg. Now, if you're not in the center, the ball will roll. So this is not an easy task. Foot straight up in the air, pushing into the bottom foot, and you're just lifting. 1, 2, 3. So you can start with 12 on each side, and if you see that it really does well, you can handle it, go for your 25. You're gonna see the hamstrings working a lot, as much as the bum is. For this next exercise, there's 2 ways we can do it. I just figured for you to be able to really see what I'm doing, it's easier if I do it in an upright position as opposed to being down on the ground. If you had a smaller ball, you would definitely get a better workout sitting or being on your back. So having a regular 55 centimeter ball, what you're going to do is you're just going to sit back on your ball, feet behind you, and you're going to squeeze the ball. You're going to come up because the ball's going to come up. You won't have a choice. Well, hopefully you're strong enough to make the ball move around. So what you're going to do is you're just going to squeeze 25 times. This, ladies, is good for everything. Trust me, you need to work this. 3, 4, 3, 5. The harder you squeeze, the more you're working the inner leg. Your butt is working as well. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, keep your abs in tight. 14, 15, make sure you're straight. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this next exercise, we're doing a ball roll. So we're going to be working the back of your thigh. At the end of these 25 reps, I will be showing you a way that you can modify it. It's much harder, but it's worth a try. So what you want to do in here, you want to make sure that your feet are wide apart, as wide as you can handle on the ball without falling off. You want to make sure that the small of your back is flattened out. Okay, we don't want it all the way up here. Try to keep it flattened out. Hands on each side, bum comes off the ground, so you're planking basically. Your bum should stay at this level. I don't want it bouncing up and down too much. We don't want to get the butt bridge involved in this. We really just want to work hamstring and the bum's only there just to hold you in that position. So here, we roll the ball on our feet. See, my feet are now flat onto the ball, and they come back out. So this is all you're going to be doing 25 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might run away from you, so you might have to regrasp. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you should feel the burn, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the modification here, what we're going to do is we're going to have one foot up. Now when you first start, you want to have it here because you'll have less weight onto the one leg. As you get good at it, you'll be able to follow the ball. And I'll show you only 2 of each because you'll see after all this workout, you definitely don't want to be doing more. So here we go. What you're going to do is you're going to lift your bum up like we did in the first part, foot straight up, and then you're just rolling onto your foot and back. Rolling onto your foot and back. You need it harder, you're coming up, further out. Now we're adding more weight. You're adding more resistance to the front of the ball, making it harder for your hamstring to do the job. These are 6 easy exercises you can do from home, only with a Swiss ball. You don't need anything else. What I do need you to do is know when to make it harder for yourself. So you either up the time or up the reps, but every week it'll be switching up. So be careful on this. Don't go gung-ho because you want to be able to be functional for the next couple of days. Trust me, if you work too hard, you will be paying for it. So make sure you drink a lot of water, get a lot of rest, eat all your veggies, and follow us to the next program, which is upper body.